Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and look behind me, daylight, who knew? Anyway, so somebody had mentioned in a comment to me about Wings of Victory, and it got me to thinking, none of us got to where we wanted to lose weight on the Wings of Victory. We came in probably pretty battered, and if you're if you're a pickle in this tribe, then you understand that our food addiction got us pretty darn battered over years or decades or all our life with poor decisions, caving into those poor decisions, repeating those poor decisions, and all of those sort of things. There was not a lot of glory in what we were going through. And different tacks for different times in our life. We would find that things worked for a while. Like I was just private messaging to a friend of mine from here, and I was saying that, when I first began Weight Watchers, I was having, real sugar, grains, things like that, and I lost weight every single week. Not a lot, but not bad for somebody that's almost 66. At the time I was 64, almost 65. And so, it's not a bad gig. And then it stopped. I hit the wall. And then when I began the low carb, high fat / keto, I found another 10 went whoosh. Just like that, real fast, when I gave up the grains and the sugar, except that are in my little white morsels a couple of times a week. And so that's how it rolls. It worked until it didn't work. And now I am happy with my low carb, high fat food plan. Although there are times when it's like, how come this doesn't feel like it's working anymore? But actually it is. And so I have to give it a chance. And at my age, not gaining for the week is kind of like a victory. And I can stay on the wings of victory every week or every time I weigh in and I stay the same. So it's not a bad gig, but getting to the wings of victory and feeling like, I'm here for the duration, I'm here as a way of eating, as a new lifestyle, and I share my victory with you. And my victory has not been static. I have gained a couple of pounds and then stabilized, and then and then a couple of weeks ago I had my Weight Watcher nightmare, my Weight Watcher scale nightmare. And so, it was a scare. It wasn't really true. It was just a faulty scale, but it was kind of funny what it did to my head, which shows you that my food addiction disease the head stuff could happen at any time. Just give me a scale that says the wrong number and I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, no, actually not Cocoa Puffs. Maybe Honey Nut Cheerios, though. So, sometimes the wings of victory aren't this huge, 100-pound loss and, I've got a hard belly and a six-pack and, I'm spiking the volleyball at the beach with the Olympic players. No, it's not like that. So sometimes the wings of victory is being comfortable in my own skin, being content with my food plan, being happy to know that it's working out for me and I'm doing okay. And the weighing the same each time I weigh myself is a bit of a victory, because anything that's not a gain is a victory for me. And I accept that. I'm not looking to lose a lot. I'd love my jelly belly to go away. But let's face it, it's been with me for 65 years. It's like, I don't think I'm going to be a hard belly. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe there's something with it. But anyway, so I'm content with where I am. To me, that is now the wings of victory that I'm holding on to. And no, I didn't come in feeling that way. I came in feeling sick and disgusted at my midriff down here, that it was sticking out further than my boobs, that, I just did not want to be that person anymore. I wanted to really work on what I could work on. And fortunately, the places that my body lost some inches was around my waist, and so it doesn't protrude past my boobs, which was my goal, because menopots are tough. I mean, if you think not being a hard belly is tough, try being a menopot. And that's really, really hard, because those things, you've seen them on women. You know, they look like they're 7 or 8 months pregnant, but then you look at their face and you say, no, 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 that woman's got grandchildren that are in school already. That she's not pregnant. That's what they call a menopot. Horrible. So anyway, this is just a little quickie. Wings of Victory. You can gain them while you're here, like the stars and stripes that we put on it from our battle scars from doing what we did. But for today, staying the same is a victory for me. And I'm not out to win any world-class records on this. I just like enjoying the food that I enjoy, enjoying that my clothes fit, the same pair of pants continue to fit season after season. To me, that's a gain. That's a victory. And so it is what it is, and I'm okay with that today. And that's sure wonderful enough for me. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. How about you guys? Are you content with where you are today? Bye-bye for now.